Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Tommee Tippee Dreammaker Baby Sleep Aid. When I was looking at this product, I actually couldn't find a single YouTube review on this, so hopefully if you are interested, you will find this review helpful. Now this is a baby sleep aid that uses pink noise instead of white noise. It uses a red light, which you can have as both a night light, and there are 3 brightness settings, or you can have a pulsing light. And you can combine this with the night light or have it on its own. And there are 2 pulse settings, one to match a baby's breathing rate and one to match an adult's breathing rate. So this is the box it comes in. It says here about the red light, soothes baby and doesn't stimulate the baby's senses, helping them to fall asleep. And the pink noise is gentler than white noise, comforts baby for a deeper sleep. And I definitely found this to be true, but I will go into that in a little bit. And it says here about the pulse light. So softly pulsing light mimics the pace of baby's breathing rate while sleeping, helping them to relax. Like I say, there are 2 settings for this. And the idea is that once baby has gone to sleep, you can change it onto the adult setting to help yourself get to sleep. This product also does come with a cry sensor as well. So if you don't want the lights or the noise on all night, once the machine has detected no crying for 40 minutes, it will just go ahead and turn off. And then when it senses crying again, it will just turn straight back on. So let's take a look inside the box. Firstly, you'll have the actual device itself. This is just what it looks like. And it is touch sensor. This is where the pulsing light will come from. And then this is where the entire bright night light will come from if that's where you want it. Tap to turn on, tap to turn off once you've chosen your settings. Here is where your USB cable would go, and I think this is people's main disappointment with this product, is that you get the USB cable, but sadly you get no plug. So that is something I really would have liked to have seen included, particularly for the price, which I will link below. I think it was about £29. It was either £29 or £29.99. Like I say, I will just confirm that below. And then this is where all of your settings are. So here we have the noise. It can either be off. On is standard pink noise, and the second, if you push it again, it will give you another variety of pink noise which is supposed to mimic the sounds in the womb. That's actually the one that we use. Volume for your noise here, it won't go above, I think it's 50 decibels, as that's the safest noise for baby's hearing. Here is the pulsing light. 2 settings on that, like I've said, one for baby's breathing rate, one for adult breathing rate or off. And then this is the brightness setting. Again, 3, bright, brighter, brightest, off. And then this is the cry sensor, on or off, off, whatever you've chosen to customize this to will stay on all night. On, like I say, it will turn itself off after 40 minutes and then pop itself back on should it detect any crying. But I personally do leave it on all night. And because this is either an on or an off, and you wouldn't be able to tell until the 40 minutes, if it's on, this will show a little light indicating so. And if it's off, it would look as it does now. So that is what you get included. I will go ahead and show you a demo now. Okay, so I'm going to do my best to give a demonstration of the product now. Obviously it is dark. So the product is currently on with no settings on whatsoever. I'm going to turn on the brightness setting and I'm going to go through 1, 2 and 3 brightness. Here's 1, 2 and 3. And then another click for off. Next we have the pulse setting. This is the first one, and this is supposed to be mimicking the baby's breathing. This is 2, and this is for mimicking adult breathing. You can see it goes off and then back on, and it really does light up the entire room. I'm not sure if you can see that, but really lights up the whole room. And then off, and then you can have both the pulse on and you can have the night light on as well. Personally, I just have the pulse on with no night light, and it really fills his room, and I think that's how he self-soothes, as he focuses on that flashing light and goes back to sleep. The cry sensor, as I say, you can tell it's on by that light, off and on. And then you've got the actual white noise itself. That's the first setting. Second setting, although you can't really hear very much difference, is a very slight change, and then off. And then to turn on and off, it's a simple tab. And that's the demonstration. Okay, so I hope you found that demonstration useful. As for my experience with the product personally, Sebastian didn't sleep for 3 months. It's been quite a struggle, to be honest. In and out of bed, rocking, shushing, he's up all hours of the night, ends up in our bed most of the time, which really isn't ideal for us. I was pretty desperate. We've been using white noise, it hasn't been working. I had heard of pink noise, and I was pretty, like I say, desperate at this point, so decided to give it a go, even though I haven't heard of this product at all up until I searched pink noise devices. We've used it for 3 nights now, and every single night we've used it, Sebastian has slept through the night, he stayed in his own room, and he has self-soothed himself back to sleep, which is completely unheard of. The settings that I personally use are the sound on 2, so that it imitates the womb sound, and then the pulse setting with no night light, and then I don't have the cry sensor on, so it will stay on all night. And honestly, he goes to bed at 6, 7 o'clock. He'll wake up at 12 crying for his dummy. I'll pop it back in, walk out the room, he'll pop himself to sleep. He might wake up again at 4 or 5, again, dummy in, straight back to sleep, and then want to wake up at 6 o'clock. And I just did not think that this device, which I had never even heard of, would give those kind of results. So if you're struggling for something to find, white noise isn't working, I would definitely go ahead and consider this product. I'll link the price below. Like I say, it was either £29 or $29.99. You may be able to find a better deal on it than I did, and I did purchase it from Amazon. But I do hope that you find this helpful. It certainly worked for us, despite having never heard of it before. Despite there not being very many reviews on it, I do think it's a really underrated product, and it's given me 3 nights in a row of sleep, which I just hadn't had before. I'm more than happy to get up and pop his dummy in and go straight back to sleep, as opposed to being up all hours of the night, shushing, rocking, and then eventually bringing him into our bed. So I do hope you find that helpful. If you did, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you again next time. Bye guys, take care.